hurt you? You both know each other very well.
Well, you know, sparring is always different than a fight, but of course you get a hint of how the punches are being thrown and the movement in the ring.
Any anticipation on how this fight's going to unfold?
Well, like this.
Robert, Marcus Hayes, Fight Hub TV. What do you have to do for you to assume that pose that you just struck versus Deontay Wilder on fight night?
Yeah, we have been working a lot of footwork and a lot of jabs, so you're going to see a good moving Helenius and a fast.
Robert, you know how it feels to come back off of the loss and also off of the layoff too? Are you expecting Deontay to be a little bit tentative? How did you approach your layoff?
Well, I don't think in those terms because sometimes when I come back from a loss, I do much better. So, you know, it doesn't matter. If you got your mind right, you're going to do good.
Robert, you've been on quite a bit of a winning streak with KOs, 2 KOs over top contender Adam Kalinowski in your last time out. How galvanized is your mind towards success now?
Very. I've been struggling towards world championships for a long time, 25 years to be exact. So this is my big chance to shine, and I have done everything in my power to be here, and I'm going to prove myself.
Talk about having your mind right. How have you gotten your mind right for this big event for you?
Well, of course, it's been ups and downs. Before every fight, I get nervous. Sometimes I lack self-esteem, but in the end, with all the training and all meditation and the mental work that I do before fights, I'm getting there.
Robert, how key is it going to be for you to let your hands go? We've seen, especially that you're very good at straight punches, which may be a key to this fight. How important is that going to be for you on fight night?
I think in boxing it's very important to let your hands go, you know, so like, of course, you have to be a bit tactical as well. Wilder is a fast, explosive guy, so you know I have to be fully there all the time and be ready for 12 rounds of war.
And just to elaborate on what I was saying is, moreover, how do you stop yourself from going into defensive mode like so many of Wilder's opponents trying to avoid the right hand?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen for me. I've been doing a lot of work on that because I'm a good counter striker and I hit good from my back foot. So we're gonna see. I can't reveal everything now, but you see in the fight.
When you say sometimes you get nervous, is this because it's boxing and you can get hurt, or is it because of maybe the size of the arena, or what?
Well, I hate losing, you know. So I think that's the most nervous that I get. But I think there would be something wrong with me if I wouldn't get nervous with a big fight like this, I think, you know.
Robert, Rick Mohammed, Brawler Sports Media. What kind of sparring partners did you prepare with?
Yeah, we had 3 guys from Ukraine and 1 guy from Poland, and really young, upcoming guys, really good guys.
Hard hitters, of course.
Hard hitters, fast guys, everything.
Robert, when you consider how big this moment is for you, have you thought about, you know, the culmination of your career and what would it mean to win this fight?
Well, like I said, I've been struggling to get here a long time, and I've been doing everything in my power to win this fight, so I'm going to be my best.
Robert, you fought thudding punchers in the past. Layman Brewster, ex-heavyweight champion. Samuel Peter, ex-heavyweight champion. Talk to us about the grit and the mental fortitude it takes to keep going forward after receiving big blows from punchers such as those.
Yeah, you have to have your mind set correct, and no matter what, just keep doing what you do. And of course, when the punch is really, really hard and you get blurry vision, you just have to pray to God and hope for the best. But we've been doing also like really balanced training, like getting dizzy by ourselves, and try to keep that as well, because you never know what's gonna happen in a fight. If you get a hard punch, you're gonna get blurry vision, that's for sure.
And I wanted to touch on that, especially what you just talked about was the training with the equilibrium deficit. If you could you go into any detail about what that entails?
Well, a lot of what do you call rotational, like for maybe a minute or something like that, and then start like sparring, light sparring, and then you go harder and harder and harder from there. So that's one type of balance training we do.
Has that built your confidence for Saturday night?
Well, not that specifically, but, yeah, of course. You know, we've been doing everything in our power to be at our best.
Robert, can you talk about fighting in Brooklyn? When you initially fought with Kanaka, you were kind of a hostile environment, but you won the crowd over. What are you expecting from the crowd with Deontay, being that he's fought here, just as much as you have?
Yeah, I don't know. Deontay is American and I'm a Finnish guy, so I think it's gonna be quite similar reactions in the crowd this time around.
Can you talk a little bit about culturally what it means to be a Viking warrior, being that in the U.S. might not be?
Well, yeah, like we live on a remote island where only 25,000 people are living right now, and even my kids go to school where there's only like 28, 36 people at school at the time. So we live in a foresty area with a lot of water, so we hunt a lot, we fish a lot. We got our own wood. It's nature living.
All right, guys, 2 more questions.
Robert, you said yesterday that you felt like Tyson Fury in his fights kind of unlocked the keys to can you elaborate on that at all?
I knew somebody would take that, but it's not that big of a deal, you know. Of course, nobody has won Wilder before, Tyson Fury, so that's what I meant with that. But of course, he hasn't been brilliant on his back foot either in none of his fights. So that's probably why Tyson made a good fight about it when he pushed him backwards.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Hub TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Hub TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.